Watch the fireman. Watch the fireman. Watch the fireman. Watch the fireman. Watch the fireman.
Our aim at Singularity University is to solve the biggest problems in the world by teaching a new generation of leaders how to harness the technology acceleration that is existing in many, many new areas. So the pace of development of robotics, medicine, biotech, nanotech, energy, computing is doubling very frequently, and they can all scale to a very large level. So therefore, if you build a solution today, layered on top of some of these technologies, it can actually scale to a global level. Skills that the people learn are how to project where technology is going and what to look out for. Who are the top companies and thinkers to watch out for? How do you combine these technologies in different ways, using design, using other disciplines to create new products and services? If you're going to solve a global problem like clean water or education or public health, you have to do it all over the world. You have to do it globally. And so therefore, our students come from 75 different countries. And so we need to create a new set of leaders all around the world that can address and leverage technology to solve some of these problems. The motivation part, again, note that the key problem is the human problem, right? I think the key is to learn how to fail, because failure is something that's necessary for progress to occur. Nobody ever writes a great novel the first time they write something. No painter ever has a great painting the first time they put a pen to paper. If the first time a child sat down at a piano and made a mistake, you said, "Don't ever play," that's not how you learn. You learn by making mistakes. And so we need a culture and an environment, and what Spain can do is create an environment where mistakes can be learned from and then harvested to then create huge new ideas and possibilities. I'm thrilled with the outcome. I mean, to have 99 projects get created, each attempting to impact 10 million Spanish people, is a huge outcome. And the projects that got to the finals were very inspiring. And we can't wait for the two winners to come and spend the summer there. And more than that, we can't wait for the two winners to come back to Spain and help lead the country in the future. You have a difficult time. It's a great time for new ideas to come up. And this is a difficult time. In fact, the more difficult the environment, the better the ideas that come out of it. And therefore, this is a very difficult environment, and therefore I think you'll get great ideas coming out of it. And you can see that in the ideas that we've seen today. Make an impact. If you want to make a big impact, you have to take a big risk. There's simply no way around it. We took a big risk in creating this organization. We could easily have failed. But you don't progress by not taking a risk. So you have to teach how to, and one of the reasons that we're based in Silicon Valley is Silicon Valley celebrates risk-taking. If I'm going to change the world and say I'm going to create the biggest search engine in the world, I have to take a whole series of risks around that. So if you don't celebrate that and accept the taking of risk, then you don't accept failure and you don't accept progress. So quite simply, you cannot progress without making attempts and without making failures. I think an interesting statistic, I think Google, when Larry and Sergey were trying to raise money from Google, they made 359 investor presentations before somebody gave them money. So the key there is now persistence. So if somebody says no, that doesn't mean you stop. Failure does not mean you stop. You succeed not because you have the great idea, because you never say stop.